Theme song. All right, I just got out of the cab. Okay, in the future, I would love for the game to have the cab drive away. I don't know, that's just like a tiny detail that I would like to see. But I'm going to General U.S. Trucks because I got some stuff to do. I got some plans that I need to figure out and run. I don't know if you can tell this, but I've got big ambitions, an empty stomach. Whoops. Okay, I should probably have eaten before I came down here. And I've got some cash in the bank. Our profits daily have not been amazing. Sometimes we'll get that like 1,500 doubloon profit, which you really like to see, sometimes really big profits. And I think it's pretty much being carried by the gift rift, which is pretty much being carried, of course, by the expensive gifts. Now, we've got that managed by Stuff Depot and Vanderbuildings Incorporated, but it's time to expand. One thing I've learned is the Stuff Depot, each driver, each car can service 2 stores. And then each place, where is it? Blah, 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 blah. Where am I looking for? Here, Bizman. Here. Each one of these purchasing agents can only purchase with 1 imports. As of right now in the game, pre-release or whatever, there's Jet Cargo imports, and then there's another one which we're going to get a deal with today. This Jet Cargo looks like it can serve maybe 4 different stores. So we've got a gift store. We've got a wine store, which is wines and cigars. Then we've got the jewelry store, so that's 3 there. And then I believe this clothing store thing. So each Jet Cargo can run 4 different types of stores, and the next import place, I assume, can run the other 4 for a total of 8. All right, you're following me so far, I assume. Now, our 1 vehicle can run 2 stores for a total of 4 if we can find a warehouse that's not the one I currently have. The warehouse I currently have is... Can I just preview it? I can't preview it. But anyway, the warehouse that I have only has 1 spot. And my theory is, if we find one that's a little more expensive, this one here, 1421, let's preview it. Yeah, we got 2 spots. So that means we can serve 4 different stores, or 4 of the same store if we have like 4 gift shops, which actually that's not a bad idea. Just become a gift shop magnate. Magnet? Maybe. But I think diversify is more important in maybe in this game. So what I want to do is get one of these and set up 2, no, let's set up 4. I don't know how much money, if we have enough money for that, but we're gonna, this episode is all about the victory lap in Big Ambition. So I love this game, but it's time to do some victory lapping. So I am going to rent this place. I'm going to load up a truck and bring a truck over there. Then I'm going to go load up a vehicle, like another truck, and bring it over there. So we're going to get this warehouse all loaded up with stuff. Then I'm going to get a new purchasing agent and load things up with this one, Seaside International. And that's going to get me all the stuff I need from them. And then we're going to get a bunch of stores open today. But to do this strategy, I want to get rid of this warehouse. I kind of have to get rid of it slowly. I'm not like 100% sure. I might have to do some of it manually. So what I'm thinking I do is right now this warehouse serves my fast food restaurant. So my gift shop, not my fast food restaurant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this new one. It's going to have 2 slots in it. Then I'm going to open up the new... this Seaside International is, and that's hopefully going to be enough to feed all my restaurants. So then it's going to feed the restaurant I currently have and 3 other things that this place can support. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I think it's going to probably be it'll be food based, so it'll probably be a supermarket, I bet. And well, let's see, and coffee shop stuff maybe. I'm not really sure what else. So Jet Cargo does a lot of importing, but like I'm just not sure what else Seaside is going to give us. It's probably just a whole bunch of food options. So we might have to set up a supermarket today, which I think is pretty sweet. Let's do it. We are not making crazy profit, so we're going to run through this money very fast. Like, let's take a look here. This one here, open in Bizman, available for rent. Deposit is 42,000 doubloons, gone immediately. And then the daily rent is 1,400 doubloons. So, like, and we're going to buy some trucks and stuff. So, like, we're going to be going through money lickety-split here. Hopefully, I can get a loan to at least get 2 more stores open to sustain the profits, or to give me profits, to sustain the expenses of opening all these new things. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to get a thing set up. We'll get somebody else, a new office set up at the office at the headquarters. Love it. So I got to go to the IKEA as well. Load up. I think we'll go to IKEA to begin with and just load up on so much like office gear, but not too crazy. I don't want to go decorative just yet. Then, oh, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be jewelry, isn't it? No, jewelry was at, yeah, it was at Jet Cargo. They also import jewelry, don't they? So yeah, I have no idea what this other one is going to import, but I think we're going to basically run a bunch of restaurants. Which, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it out loud, there's a part of me that's like, no, maybe we should we shouldn't move jet cargo and stuff. What we should do is open this, close this one, and get all of that expensive stuff up and running first. Which I don't know if I have the money for, though, really. But, like, let's take Stuff Depot. Oh, no, wait. Let's go Bizman, Vanderbuildings, Purchasing Agents. Expensive gifts. So we could open up another gift shop if we wanted, or just keep our main gift shop running. And then cheap jewelry, expensive jewelry. Cigars, bottle of wine. I just feel like all that stuff is probably going to sell better than if I open up a bunch of fast food joints. Because the fast food that I have now doesn't pull down... let's go to EconoView. It doesn't pull down crazy money. But the gift drift does crazy money. Let's take a look at Market Insider. Like, what am I looking at? So in the garment district, demand. What's like maxed out demand here? Cigars are up. Cup of coffee is up. So we could sell, we'll do fine with like a wine store, 50%, ooh, okay. All right, I'm concerned. Okay, so the garment district, not doing so hot. Demand in Hell's Kitchen for cigars is up, good. What about wine? A bottle of wine is 50%. Okay, what about like jewelry and stuff? Okay, we could do clothing. So we could open a clothing store right now with the developer that we have, and we could do a wine store. We could do wine and clothing. That could be the thing we try to do. Then, looks like a lot of food, too, and we should really get a law office going. Oh, good. Cheese the Best will do well because of a hot dog place. Okay. Now, Midtown, what do we do? Oh, here we go. Midtown. Whoa. Whoa, Midtown. So we should open a cigar/wine place in Midtown. Oh, they want croissants. How about cigars? 100%. Why is the demand... What is going on with Midtown? Is that just... I don't know why, but demand is maxed out in Midtown. Let's take a look at Midtown. Like, can we even, like, rent a place in Midtown? Okay, show me Midtown. So that's over here. So these guys love lots of various things. Rental, retail. Okay, wait. Let me turn some stuff off here. We can turn off the warehouse. And buildings for rent. Retail. Oh, there's so many retail spots. Yo, so we got to set some stuff up in Midtown. In fact, we should maybe just focus on Midtown, depending on the... Also, because there's no businesses. What's going on? I'm a little concerned. I'm going to set up one store in Midtown just because I'm, like, worried that, that I'm, like, going to spend too much, you know, money on and then something's going to be different here. Because why, you know, why are there no businesses? Why are there no... Salad. Ooh, that's good to know. Product shortage, cigars. Okay. Why are there no businesses in Midtown? So I'm going to open one business and see if I capture a market. If it's, like, amazing. If not, then we just need to maybe not do stuff in Midtown. Because maybe it's bugged or something. I don't know. I just don't know why there's no businesses there. All right, so yeah, that's the plan. We've got... we don't need a new person... We don't need a new purchasing agent or agreement if we move all of our stuff over from the from this little warehouse, the Stuff Depot, over to the Things Depot, which is what I'm going to call it. We're going to call this the Things Depot. I'm renting the building now. We're doing it. So we have 2 slots. All right, open an EconoView. How do I change the name again? I can't remember. Settings. Here we are. Things Depot. Go here, and then we're going to send him over to the Things Depot. So now he's a delivery driver at the Things Depot. The Things Depot has no vehicle yet, so we have to put a vehicle in slot 1 and slot 2. And we have to go get the Stuff Depot. Let's go do that now. Let's not buy a truck yet because we have a truck right nearby at the depot. All right, step 1. Position this closer because I already tried to load it up by going to the back here in the loading bay and it doesn't quite work. So we're just going to position it closer here, park, and we're going to load this thing up and head over to our new warehouse so our driver still has something to drive with. Here we are outside the Things Depot. Oh, there's an office available for rent. I kind of want to do that next. Okay, that's great. Well, first, oh wait, hang on. Before we do that, let's go ahead and not assign it to our slot just yet because what we're going to do is drop off all that stuff I put in the vehicle. I got a shelf brought over, and I think it would look cool if the center... Oh, forklift. Oh, sick. Okay, I think it would look cool if the center had had our pallet shelf. So, like, what if it was 2 pallet shelves down the center like this? I think there's enough. Is that kind of tight quarters? It potentially is. We'll just shove it right up against the wall here. There we are. And then what I want to do is I'm going to go use this pallet thing. Can I use the forklift to just go drive it? Just go drive it. There we are. Can I use the forklift to get a bunch of stuff out of the back of this thing? I am not sure yet. No. Okay. All right, then until I can steal a hand truck, we're just going to do this the hard way, which is drive nice and close to it and then just hand bomb all this stuff out into this pallet shelf and then assign this truck and we should be good to go. See, now that it's on a pallet, I bet I could get it from the forklift. I bet I could get it out of this shelf. But I can't get it out of the truck, so that's not very helpful to me. With that done, Marcus Willis has been assigned to the Things Depot. No vehicle assigned, so we have Homer Harris will deliver up to 2 destinations. So we actually might need another logistics manager for the other slot, maybe? Show warehouse will deliver up to 2 destinations. I'm confused now. So technically the other slot should allow me to deliver to more destinations. If not, then why am I spending so much money on this thing? No driver. So this just lets us fill 2 destinations, but with... Oh, I really thought the slots... Okay, well, that was a waste of money. I don't know why we would have such an expensive place if we can only deliver to 2 destinations. Okay, so that means we need a whole bunch of tiny ones, and then each logistic manager needs to be assigned to each one, rather than being able to run 2 drivers. Although, let's try hiring a driver, put him in there, and see if it increases the destinations. So let's do, let's not, cart before the horse, because I'm sure that's how it should work. So let's find out. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. Sort of like a glove. We've still got some good delivery drivers available from our last hiring attempt, so let's grab Julia Carter here and hire her and set this Things Depot up with, oh wait, my employees, this one here. Let's set her up at the Things Depot. Go back to Bizman, Things Depot. Let's get Julia Carter here. There we are. Now, if we go to Bizman, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to work out. Logistics manager, 4 destinations. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, I knew that wasn't going to be a thing. We have our purchasing agent, we have our logistics manager, and our truck drivers. The only thing now that we're missing are businesses that are located in good areas and that need the stuff that we can bring in by our purchasing agent, which will bring in gifts, jewelry, cigars, bottle of wine, and clothing. So let's get some clothing stores, a wine store, and a jewelry store. Hell's Kitchen seems to have the most interest in a clothing store. The garment district seems to be really into cigars, so I think that should be the wine store. Although I am worried because that bottle of wine is pretty low on the desires. But hopefully the cigars will make up. I'm not really sure. They also kind of want a clothing store as well, but I don't want to open 2 clothing stores, so it's just a matter of picking which one has the better clothing demand, I guess. Cheap clothing, lots of cheap clothing, and expensive male clothing is all 60%. Garment district demand is cheap male 59.59 and 60 and 60. There actually seems to be a bit more desire for the cheap clothing and expensive clothing, all encompassing in garment district. Hell's Kitchen though, they also like cigars. And where's wine? Is it 50%? Where's wine? Bottle of wine, 50%. Okay, so we're gonna go bottle of like a wine store and cigars in Hell's Kitchen, and we're gonna go clothing. Hopefully we can do male and female. If not, we're pooched. So we're gonna do a big old clothing run in the garment district. Let's go into our map view here and figure out where we want to do that. Let's go retail, buildings for rent, retail. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. Okay, this is the garment district, so not a lot of options for opening a business here, but what's this guy look like? Open in Bizman. Can I preview it? Ugh, kind of tiny. Cancel preview. I mean, the rent is cheap. You got anything better? That's not going to be... Yeah, they're all tiny. Okay, so we could put a small, tiny clothing store in here, but it seems like more of like a wine-type store. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. This should also probably be like a... I mean, it really should be a food store or something, but I think I'm going to rent this one. Is there anything that says what it can or can't do? Customer capacity 30, traffic index is 49. That feels high. Yeah, we're going to do this. Start new business. Name of business. Oh, I'm always so bad at this. So this is going to be a clothing store. Yeah, it looks like clothing store, so it can be both male and female. So that's going to be great. A supermarket also would have gone well here, but we don't. We'll do that next. Clothing store. All right. Sleeves, all that. Start business. I love it. Okay, we're going to need customer service. I should have looked at how these are organized by other people. We're going to need customer service, inventory, obviously. We're going to need to set all of this stuff up. But first, the fun thing to set up, which is I need to set up the... Here, give me that. I need to set up the actual store. So I'm going to get, like, I don't know, 2 tills. And I'm going to... Okay, where am I going here? And I'm going to get a whole bunch of clothing. I want things to be, like, real set in stone here. Let's go back to the truck place and set our destination there and take this all the way back there. Get ourselves a nice big truck. Why? Because I want one. But also, B, because we have a lot of stuff to buy. Oh my goodness, I'm just so... I shouldn't, but I'm so tempted, and I've always wanted a freight truck, so I'm going to get one. It's 9,800 doubloons with 60 cargo capacity, whereas the desert vans have a capacity of 20. But hey, we can always sell the... We can upgrade everything to these freight trucks and then sell the other ones. I don't know. Oh, a vehicle worth 90,000 doubloons. Wait, why was it only 98... Oh, it was 98,000. What have I done? It was worth it. Out of my way, fools. I'm in a truck. I said, out of my way. Oh, God. Still worth it. All right. You got to get a little creative with your parking, but overall, it does legally, quote-unquote, park at the old IKEA. Gonna get a nice little coffee table. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm doing at the IKEA. I know that none of this has anything to do with setting up a proper clothing store because all they sell is stuff for my apartment and or offices. But listen, we're not just setting up any kind of clothing store. We're setting up a clothing store that is chic, a clothing store that people are gonna want to stay at and hang out at. A clothing store with probably those 2 chairs once I come back, and some rugs. Maybe we'll get these counters while we're at it. I mean, why not? So wait, what do these counters have on them? Ceiling lamp square. Oh, I see. That's how you buy the ceiling lamps. Okay, that's awesome. The ceiling lamps are for sale there. Okay, great. Well, we're coming back with more money. Oh, we gotta get some TVs, picture frames, paintings. Oh boy, we're gonna spend a lot of money here, and we do not have it to spend. But I figure if we can get, you know, the clothing store up and running, and maybe, hopefully, the jewelry's gonna be expensive, but maybe the cigar and wine spot. If we can get that up and running as well, maybe we'll get above water with our expenses. And then I think I need to close down the other warehouse as well. All right, well, let's do a bit more shopping and load this bad boy up. Sleeping until the IKEA opens again tomorrow so I can buy a few more things. Oh, I am losing money. Gonna get a lot of storage shelves too. And then I found a changing room here, but Peterson's and Sons doesn't sell the, like, clothing racks. So I'm going all over the place. I don't think I need a hand truck though. And I got some shopping baskets. It's hard to predict what we're gonna need. Probably hot dogs though. I think we're gonna need hot dogs at the clothing store. Oh, I tell ya, she is hard to park, but it's nice knowing that I can just camp out here until the store opens the next day and also get everything I need for my shop all in one order. Another 1,500 doubloons down. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, if you would stop getting my way, then I could just park and we would all be out of here quicker. Why did that cab just keep driving? Guys. Okay, I've maybe caused a bit of a problem. Oh no. How am I getting this truck out of here? Don't honk at me, it's this guy. Whew. Well, that took a while, but we have got everything moved in. I swear I needed help with that. I don't know if there is a thing where you can, like, hire movers or hire a designer. That would be cool to see later in the game, where it's like you can pick from laid out designs based on the square footage, but you just have to pay a premium instead of do it yourself. Now, again, I don't necessarily want to... Why is that... Okay, there we go. I don't necessarily want to, you know, remove all gameplay loops, but I think at some point it'd be nice to make life a little easier. So we've got everything set out here. We've got some furniture, which I didn't need to buy, and I've also got a big shipment of expensive clothing in, because I was using Market Insider and discovered that in the garment district, demand for, oh man, it keeps going down. Oh, this is bad. Classic expensive has gone up, or was going up. Modern expensive was going up slightly. Okay, reorder that demand. It keeps reordering itself. There we go. Oh, jewelry. I should have been doing jewelry. Okay, cheap. Now cheap has gone up. Okay, so I bought a bunch of expensive clothing is basically what I did. I'm gonna need a loan. I think I'm gonna need a loan. So the first thing to do, I think, is organize this thing. Like, how are we gonna? Oh, not pack. Sorry, pick it up. How are we going to make different sorts of areas? Because that's kind of what I want to do, right? In this store, is sort of create a semblance of like different spots. So I've got 2 changing rooms over here. I think I have another changing room somewhere. Somewhere over some patterned carpets, Persian carpets. I love it. They were a little tricky to pick up. Okay, so I actually only have the 3 changing rooms. So we're gonna have the dudes' stuff over here, and we'll give them a change room like in the corner, like so, or something. That's kind of funky. And then the ladies' section will be over here because we got the 2 changing rooms. I think those tend to be busier. I don't know. Again, it's just a game, but maybe it'll be something like this. And then I kind of want to do like. What I want to do is, there's our sort of like clearance section right at the back here, right? Whoa, that's intense when you do that. Okay. And it's going to give me warnings because they are going to be undefined for a little bit here. So we're going to go, oh my goodness, okay, this is a lot. So we're going to go classic, cheap female clothing, 50. Okay, good to know that each thing holds 50. Classic, cheap female, let's go modern, cheap female, then let's go, okay, classic. Let's go classic, cheap over here. Classic, cheap, and then this is going to be modern, cheap on both of them. There we go. Modern, cheap, female. Okay, there we are. Now, I think the plan, the plan really is to probably get out a loan so that we can have, modern. Modern, cheap, female. There we go. The plan is to get out a loan so we can have all of this covered and then eventually build up enough profit that we can keep our stock going in the other space as well, like you know, in the warehouse, so we can fill it out pretty easily. Because right now what we're dealing with is a lack of product to catch all the demand. Like, yeah, 50%, like the demand might be low on certain types of clothing, but if we can get it higher, if we can just be around to capture all the market, then we don't need to worry too much about demand varying and going here and setting up different shelves and things like that. Although I have learned that we need way more shelves. So there we go. Let's go classic, expensive female clothing. And then let's go modern, expensive female clothing. I feel like, yeah, we've overdone it over here in the clearance section. So I'm going to probably move that in a second. But first, let's get this section going here. Let's put it, yeah, up against the wall. And then we'll have a clearance section back here that's going to be classic cheap male clothing. Then we're going to go over here and because we only bought expensive stuff, let's at least get modern expensive, and then let's get classic expensive. Classic expensive male. So classic expensive male, classic modern, or modern expensive, and classic cheap. Okay, let's pull out, yeah, let's redistribute some of these because I didn't buy enough of these shelves. So let's go something like in the middle here. There, that'll be fun. And we'll go modern expensive male. Then, yeah, this clearance section, we can keep it as is. We've got modern expensive, classic expensive. So let's get another thing back here. Let's move these over a little bit. Come on. There we are. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's you know what? Let's move them. Whoops. Oh, happy accident potentially? Yeah, that's kind of fun. In fact, here's what we're going to do. We're going to right-click on this, and we're going to kind of alt-place it a little bit so it's kind of in the middle. Nah, okay. It was a happy accident, but I think we're just going to do something like that. There we go. That's fun. Classic expensive. Modern cheap. Modern expensive. Let's go modern expensive here. I think that'll look good, too. Modern expensive. I don't know why, but this menu is like there's so many options. There we go. Okay. We'll see. We'll let the things get sorted out. But the main thing that I spent too much money on, which I shouldn't have done, is how it feels when you enter the space. Because here's the thing, folks: you don't come into a store, just to like go get clothes and get out, right? You want to get into the vibes. You want to be like, oh, I like this place, so I bought all these chairs. I bought too many chairs. Because you kind of want to get into the vibes here. I kind of want to put the modular sofa over there. So what else do we have? Patterned carpet. Okay, let's place the carpets down over here, and then figure out what to do with them in a second. Nope, pick that up. Thank you. Place that. Yeah, we're gonna figure out what to do with them in a second. But first, we're just gonna. Oh yeah, the picture frame that can go. on the wall, something back here. We'll put that on the wall here. There we go. We'll get actually a row of those eventually. I think that's going to look really nice once we get a bit of cash in the door. Gotta wait until we get some cash, because things are not going well cash-wise at the moment. All right, this potted plant. Nope. There we are, potted plant. What if we place those at each of the, like, that kind of looks cool, right? Okay, there we are. Now let's place this coffee table just down for the moment. And I think we got another one, didn't we? Oh yeah, floor lamps. Okay, love it. Man, this place is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna want to shop here, even if demand is really low for certain things. Okay, now, I thought I had gotten 2 corner sofa things. That's really annoying. I guess I didn't. It was the same thing happened over here, by the way, with the counters. But I just placed them in such a way that we get, like, a little bit of a weird... I don't know. The borders are a little thicker on some sides, so that's unfortunate. Let's get this sofa up against the window. Like so. Really annoying that it goes that way. But that's okay, because that gives us a little bit of... You know what we could do? Let's have the stack of shopping carts right there. No, we'll keep that there. We're going to go floor lamp here. There. Oh, yeah, come on. That's awesome. Then what we want to do is create a little, like, seating area over here. I don't know what I'm doing with this. That office chair. I could have sworn I bought doubles of things. Oh, I did. Ha. There it is. Okay, place. Put that over there. So this is going to be the fellas section. So we'll go here like this. Alt place. Yeah, now, obviously, we're obviously going to have to, like, move things around and probably get more product in the door. But again, I didn't even have the money to buy everything to get this place all ready to go. So I'm not, oh heavens. The Alt key is good for gridless placement, but also not great for placement. All right, right click. Let's get another little seating area back here for the ladies. Hang on. Like something like this? Oh yeah, that's nice. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. I'm too exhausted to move at full speed. Yeah, I know. I feel that way in real life too, because it took a lot of time to unload everything. Okay, let's go coffee table in front of here, and I think the Persian rug would look nice there. Then this one seems kind of professional. Can I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't pick it up. There we go, got it. Okay. Let's go. Minus $200. Well, that's not bad, for considering one of my businesses isn't even open and I spent way too much money on getting it set up. Let's put this rug... What do we put it in here? There, okay, so let's get some clothes in here and some staff in here, because I feel like this place is going to look pretty nice during open hours, and I really want to see it all loaded up. So first things first, Biz Depot, Vanderbuildings, logistics. We'll get the logistics set up here, so we're going to get sleeves, all that set up, and we're just going to kind of set everything up from there, hire some people, and get this puppy open. There we have it, a somewhat aggressive schedule, I think. Nothing crazy. I could hire some more staff and keep this thing running round the clock even, but for now it's just open all week, then Thursdays and Fridays a little later with our cleaning person on and off. Then on Saturdays we've got our, wait, hang on, cleanings. Yeah. So our cleaner comes in and kind of closes things out, but Taylor sort of runs the weekend, and everybody has at least a high and something else checked off here. So I think that's going to make them pretty happy, and I think that leads us to a completely finished clothing store. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am going to sleep in the truck, I think. I'm going to sleep in the truck, and then I'm going to check out and see if it's up and running the following day, because hopefully... Ugh, hot dogs are running out. That's all right, we got an order coming up. So hopefully by tomorrow, things are running and all of the shelves are filled and we have a new store. All right, we are hemorrhaging money. Cheese Please has run into a situation because we couldn't fulfill an order. However, look at our clothing store. It's up and it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I think today's task is going to be emptying out the old warehouse that we don't use anymore and then closing it down, then seeing if we make any money at this friggin' clothing store today. But yeah, I think with a little bit of music and a couple more shelves in here, like pack it out a bit more, I think this place could really be bumping, but it's looking real nice so far. All right, pay dirt. Not only did canceling the old warehouse's contract net $25,000, but we are now in the money. Cheese, please, is dirty. Okay, well, that'll get cleaned. I'm not too worried about that. Well, let's take a look at our businesses. So it looks like Things Depot is costing me a lot of money, but that's to be expected. Vanderbuildings as well. But Gift Rift is basically paying for that, and then Cheese the Best and Sleeves All That is nothing but gravy. Look at this place. I'm going to have to save up some cash, though, so I can do another big purchase of inventory because I didn't buy much to begin with, but it looks like we are making sales across the board. And we aren't even marketing for Sleeves All That. Marketing index is 0. Traffic index is 0. So we could make a lot of money here. This is feeling pretty good. So I think this is what I should have opened to begin with. One of these, probably. We should also get some marketing, or rather some logos and stuff. Well, I mean, we could just do this for now. Sleeves All That. There we go. Same logo. So I think all we need to do is either get a loan and grind it out, or grind it out rather, and set up our wine and cigar shop next. All right, now that we've picked up some items at the IKEA and Peterson's and Sons, I'm going to get out of this. I am going to look for a good location based on Market Insider. We're going to check for a good spot to set up our cigar and wine shop. That's going to be our next objective for today. So I just need to find a good spot to park. Here seems good, right there. And then let's pop out the map and see. Well, actually, first let's go to Market Insider and see kind of like what's good for cigars and or wine. We've got demand. Oh, 94 for cigars. Okay, what about wine? Where's wine here? Wine. My bottle of wine, 49%. Okay, not ideal. Hell's Kitchen has good cigar demand, though, so maybe we gotta go back there. 75 for cigars, so it's rising, though. And then wine was 32%. Okay. Midtown, as we have already established, I'm just worried about the Midtown situation. I'm going to set up a business there eventually just for fun, like a coffee shop, maybe a lawyer place. But with the demand this high, I'm just not convinced that it's maybe going to, like, I don't know, be weird to set up. Like, nobody else has a business there. It's so crazy. So let's go Garment District, I think, and we'll do cigars and wine in the Garment District. Okay, let's go to the map here and make sure we are in, oops, there it is, Garment District, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, all these areas here. Okay. Retail for rent. All right, not a lot of spots. Oh, right across from my house, though. We could go for one of these. Open in Bizman. Preview. It's kind of big. I think I'd want to do a market there, like a, you know, a grocery store type situation. Okay, what else do we have nearby? Got my Sleeves the Best over there. Wait, what's this thing? What do we got going on here? It's in the Garment District. Open in Bizman. Preview. Kind of, it's the same thing. It's just massive. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go. All right, let's find something. Let's find something here. I guess I just got to start looking at, so like this is 225 meters squared, so this is 75. So I think this is the one I kind of want to be. Yeah, exactly. See, this is a little shop for our wines and things. So we are going to rent this bad boy and start a new business. And we're going to call it Corks and Cubans. There we are. And it's going to be, well, okay, what do you think it's going to be? Game. So liquor store, I think, is the only, yeah, okay, there we go. Liquor store, start business. Okie dokie. Off to a good start so far. Where was it? I can't remember where. Okay, let's turn all this off here for a second. Retail, turn that off. Okay, here it is, I think. Is that it? Things Depot. Okay, where's my new business that I just bought? There it is. Okay, Corks and Cubans set destination. All right, let's go and unload everything and set up our new spot. Right off the bat, one thing I'm noticing with this tiny little place is that the cigar shelves are quite large. So I bought a lot. I bought like five of them. I guess I don't need that many. And then I bought like 6 of these to have like rows. But like, where's the cash register gonna go? Where's everything gonna go? Now, I'd like to be nearer to the front door for the cash counter. However, I think that looks good actually. I think sometimes there's like stores where it's like, where you can kind of see, well, you can't. I don't know why I was gonna go outside and show it from the outside in, but that's not how this game works. But so we'll have counters across here because I feel like sometimes it's really tight quarters in these, you know, New York stores. And you know me, I know everything about New York because I've been there once for 2 days. So I think the tight quarters is okay. Not this. Okay, get out of there. But maybe, yeah, I can still have my druthers if I have my little like cigar area in the back here. But I just can't. What I wanted to do was create like a little area for them. But what if I did? Yeah, I can't really do that though, can I? Yeah, I mean maybe I could. Maybe I could. So I could go on a slight angle like so. Right. So you're still trying to get into the bathroom that way. Then over here we've got, I don't know, yeah, maybe this is something. No, it doesn't quite work, does it? It doesn't create enough separation in a good way. It's just creating separation in sort of a dumb way. So let's do this. Let's just do a standard situation, I think, maybe. Something like this, but then kind of maybe line these bad boys up a bit more. So it's like there, I guess. Doesn't feel lined up, does it? But it is. They assure me. Okay, so maybe, yeah, we have a little cigar section here, and then all our wine is along this end, but these should be up against the wall to begin with. And I wish we could have a section of, like, cold beer and stuff as well, but I don't think that's part of this this game necessarily. Now, the Persian carpets I was going to place underneath in the cigar section, right? So you kind of have, like, you go into here, and okay, rotate the camera. You go in here into your cigar section. And then you got a couple of rugs down. Maybe they're placed haphazardly. You know, maybe they stack over each other a little bit, like so. And then maybe there's another one here. This is our little Persian carpet area / the rug. You know, I want it to feel a little more. I don't know what I'm doing with that design. You know what I need to do is I need to sleep for a few hours because I am too slow. I actually maybe need. Oh, come on. I maybe need to sleep in real life too. Then we just have a couple of nice paintings to place here. And you'll notice I've also put some like lamps back here in this the cigar section. We'll get a wall clock here just so everybody knows when it's like, all right, you've been shopping for cigars long enough. Get out of here. And a stack of shopping baskets I assume is needed for this store. So we'll place these right here in the corner like so. Okay, this is, I mean, I don't know. I might just straighten out the rugs at least or something so I make that look a little bit nicer, but it's starting to come together. I'm starting to see something here. All right, now, this is a stacked little store here. I'm going to get it full of stock and a staff member or two, but I think this, to me, represents those kind of like tiny little stores sometimes. Like, this feels accurate, in my opinion, in my slight defense, to some of these tiny little stores and how cramped they can get, but how much product they try to jam in there and get, you know, maximized, you know, profits for their space. One thing I want to check before we get going and do a purchase order, though, is, okay, so we've got 6 of these, so 72 bottles of wine at a time, and, oh, I gotta buy a lot of cigars. Okay, let's get a purchase order going, I guess. This is gonna cost me a lot of money. Bizman, let's go. Vanderbuildings, purchasing agents, and Naomi, would you mind, let's zero these out. Could you maybe possibly grab me, I don't know, 10,000 cigars real quick? All right, so I did a little math here. 7,200 cigars is basically 2 full stores full of cigars. So that's all the cigars on the shelves times 2. And then same thing here with the wine, or times 3, I think. So that's going to keep me stocked up for a good time, and then a bunch of paper bags, of course. So we're going to order that. That's actually not that bad, considering the fact that we make that much sometimes in a day now with this friggin' clothing store. I love that place. In fact, let's go Things Depot. Let's make sure we have, we got 11 days, 15 days of modern expensive. Okay, so we might need to, Never Days. What happened here? Modern cheap male clothing. Okay, oh, we have some in stock, but I guess we're not stocking up the store. So I'm gonna have to go check and make sure that that's working. But we have a bunch of, where is it? Recruiting agencies. We have a bunch of these customer service people, and I'm not sure, I did ask for a specific business, but I'm not sure if, like, I feel like, oh, I hired that one, darn. I feel like delivery driver, do we need another? I don't need another delivery driver. I need more customer service people, but they're pretty bad, aren't they? I hired all the good ones. Okay, we gotta call them and order some more then. Good business hours. But yeah, I don't feel like they're like, yes, specifically I asked them for that job, the retail place, the clothing store. However, I don't think it's the end of the world for me to put them in a different spot. However, I can't call them just yet, so we need to sleep this off and get Corks and Cubans all filled up and ready to go. That's much better. We found a good couple of ones, so I'm going to get Scout. I'm going to hire her, because just 92%. What can go wrong? And I'm going to go with 93 for Brian. And then, what else do we have here? Any good cleaners or people that don't want to clean? Okay, 19 and doesn't mind cleaning. So we're going to hire that person probably. 18, no cleaning shifts. Okay, so we're going to go with this 19 person that doesn't want to clean. But I mean, Rachel, you don't like customers. So you can clean. Don't complain about cleaning. Bizman, let's get this going. Corks and Cubans. I'm thinking I want to be open, you know, all day. Okay, we can go schedule for all days, and we'll do that for now, so we can get this thing open from, like, maybe, like, 10 until, I don't know, 2200, whatever 2200 is. And there we have it. Corks and Cubans is running quite nicely. It's getting its regular cleaning shifts. I think I need to hire more staff and keep it open round the clock. But as you can see, we're even going through product pretty fast already. And we are making that profit. Now, I'm curious, what is Corks and Cubans? Okay, so it's actually not a big profit maker, though. That's interesting and something I don't like seeing. Maybe I should go in and change the price on that. So it's not necessarily bringing home lots of money. However, it's I'm sure it'll catch up, and I'm sure there'll be, you know, variability within the market. Although I've just got to say, honestly, when you get the game, take out a big loan. It's going to get you to do a gift shop, and I guess do a gift shop. That's fine. Take out a big loan and then get yourself a big old clothing. Just like get a Gap Kids or Open or whatever, where it's like cheap and expensive clothing for men and women across the board, because you will basically, it looks like, at least in this version of the game, I am printing money. So that's the business to set up, I think, early days, so you can get some quick profits in the door right away. Well, as the sun starts to set, I'm sure that Brian Cox is going to want to get out of here and, I don't know, go see his kids or whatever, now that he works in a nice cigar shop like this. We got lots of stock storage back here, so you know what? I'll do this for him. I'll do this nice gesture for him. We'll get this loaded up in there. There we are. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. Get some of those cigars in there. Things are looking good here. I got those big ambitions. It is now 1900 hours, and as you can see, our store has closed. So I definitely want to get some more staff in here so they can get wine at all hours and cigars at all hours of the night. And then I have a lot... Excuse me. And then I have a lot more plans for this, even though we basically have beat the game. I just don't see myself stopping anytime soon, because I got to open all the stores. And I want a big lawyer building, too. I don't even know if that works in the game, but we're going to find out if you can actually successfully run a law firm in this game as well. I wonder what kind of money that makes me. I do not know. All I know is I'm going to toss this radio on. I'm going to drive around in my massive truck and rake in the profits. Hope you found this to be some truly solid content, and I will see you... Oh. I don't know what that is, I guess. I will see you all in the next video of whatever it is that we decide to play.